Well, alright. Hello, one and all. What is this? Well, this is Manic Miners. It's a fan-made remake of an old late 90s video game called Lego Rock Raiders. It's kind of like a RTS strategy sort of game about controlling the Rock Raiders and digging down into the planet and finding energy crystals to build stuff up and get back home. I loved this when I was younger, and I think this remake is astonishingly well done. And so we're gonna give this a shot and play it a little while here, if it's working, and we're gonna see how it goes. So there are a few different campaigns here. We only have these two. So let's see, I forget, it's been a little bit since I played this. So the standard campaign, the levels from the original have been enhanced, fixed up, and added essentials to play smoother, and then remastered. This is the one I'm going to do. So as a part of this remake, they added in extra sorts of functionality. Some of the vehicles can do different kinds of things, and this is these levels, this campaign is made to take advantage of that, so we'll be able to see some of that as we go. I just think it's a little bit more fun, but they do have this. This is so the original game was kind of notoriously buggy in a lot of ways, and standard fixes that but keeps the levels mostly the same. Later on, this classic campaign here is basically the levels as they were, troubles and all. So we're gonna give that a shot. Let's see. The stream says it's having a hard time. I don't know if this is working quite right. Okay, buffering. That's a shame. Anyways, we'll get this started here, and I'll explain it as we go. Okay, so each level, they usually have those little cutscenes on them, but they don't really relate to the levels themselves for the most part. So these are our guys. We can get more later, but this is the ones we've got for now. And so yeah, we can get them started drilling through these walls. Now this is admittedly a very simplistic RTS. There's not as much micromanagement needed. These little rock raiders are more or less kind of smart. So I give out the tasks and they'll do the tasks generally in the order that I'll specify here. This is what I usually do. The stuff that I tell them to do, you know, these things are important, but these things are more important. You don't need to do these often, but when you do, they're generally high priority. So that's how I usually do that. So this first mission, we just have to find the tool store, gather up some energy crystals. There we go. Okay, so we've only got to find 5 crystals. In the original Rock Raiders game, once you did that, the level would just end. But Manic Miners lets you go and do a little bit more. You can kind of choose if you want to keep playing after you hit the objective. There's not really any reason to do that, other than if you just enjoy playing the game, which I kind of do. So we'll explore around and see if we can find some crystals. There's a little shop with some little cosmetics you can get to customize your crew, and if you do that, you can make them look how you want, and the crystals let you unlock more that stuff. So right now, I know this is first level. Yeah, it's a really quick and easy level just for the basics. So there's not really any sort of anything to worry about. This is a safe level. Later levels will have like erosion and whatnot. But yeah, this is the first level. It's pretty simple. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it for this level. We could dig around. If we zoom out, you can kind of see there's a lot more cave here. But I don't think we really need to go and do any of that right now. So we'll go ahead and complete the mission here, and they all teleport back up, and we'll get started on the next level.
Well done. You got all 5.
Yeah, so the original game, you couldn't unlock characters. That they were all just the normal standard Rock Raider guy. But on this one, you can unlock the crew members and customize your own, like I said. So here, each level, you beat it, it unlocks the 2 below it. And so it kind of branches out. You only have to beat 1 level per row to dig your way down deeper and deeper and deeper to the planet core to try and get these energy crystals to get back home. So we got Rubble Trouble and Path to Power. This one will be more involved. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes because they're probably not gonna look very good through the stream. You can find them online, or you can get the game and play the game. Okay, so we're gonna teleport down our guys. You can have 10 by default without a sort of support station. So we'll get these guys. Now if you saw, these rock walls will have some landslides. The rocks landsliding down will damage your guys and damage any vehicles, and it's a real nuisance. The rubble, the guys also walk slower going through the rubble. So you want to reinforce the walls if you can, and once the cave is safe, then you can start digging. Yeah, there's some guys over here taking some damage, but we're getting out all safe, and then we'll also do some base building on this one. Yep, so they're all training to be able to carry more tools, and as we get things upgraded, they're going to do some more training to be able to do things like carry explosives. So let's see, we'll mine that, because this is dirt, so dirt is very soft. They can drill through it with just their hand tools. Same for loose rock. Hard rock, they can't do that. You need a vehicle or you need dynamite. So we will start getting some of that soon. This particular rock here, anyone can dig it. It's just got energy crystals in it. Those are very important. We'll see why very soon. We've got 14 ore and counting, so we can upgrade this tool store a couple times. And so what that second upgrade does is let us start placing dynamite. So we're gonna blow up that rock wall there with the dynamite, and the blast will damage our tool store, but our guys should be able to repair it. And I told them repairing is very important right here, so that should be fine. We just wait for them to fix that. Over here, we can keep digging over there. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna tell this guy specifically, yeah, to get a spanner so that he can fix this building. Yeah, so he's gotta do his little workout. Okay, ore here. You use ore for building and upgrades. Okay, and we will, yeah, now that that's fixed, we'll finish blasting around here and get ourselves some room to build a base. And let's see, we can tell them to start blasting over there as well. Alright, and then let's repair that building, guys. Yeah, these guys are getting hungry. There's nothing we can do about that until we get a canteen. I guess we can start building that right now. Let's see. So every building you make needs to be adjacent to one of these power paths. So we'll put one there, so and start building over this way, so that we're not near the place where we're blowing stuff up. Okay? Yeah. Got a power path. So we're gonna get a teleport pad. And then here's a canteen. So we can get that down there. Let's get them fixing our tool store again. Alright. Yeah. The building takes precedence over repairs. Alright. So this teleport pad will help us to teleport down vehicles we can use, but it won't function without a power station. So it's got this lightning bolt above it. So we'll need to get a power station, but I want to finish blasting out this stuff first. That might be a little bit close, but the tool store, yeah, it survived. We made it. Okay. Yep, it's getting fixed. Alright, while that's getting fixed, let's blast this. Over here's all done. Blast that, and we'll blast that. If you have the explosions too close together, the next miner will get scared off by the explosion and run away, and they'll drop what they're doing. So you kind of want to micromanage them a little bit on there. Yeah, see, like that, you drop that one. Oh well. Alright, blast that. And blast that. And now that he's there, we'll blast this one. With a string of 3 walls like that, if you blast the ends, the middle will fall down on its own because it's not supported. Okay, so we upgrade this, and now it'll let us build a power station. Yeah, it's not the prettiest, but I'll put it there. Okay, so they're working on that, and I guess since the building is a higher priority than the mining, they're all going to be working on that till that's done. So for now, let's see. Yeah, that's getting blowed up.
Way to go. You
Okay.
to the power station.
Okay. Well, that was it for that mission. These early missions are very quick and easy. They're tutorials more than most anything else. But the later missions get a little more complicated.
The power station. Mission complete.
Okay, so since we beat Path to Power, Breath of Fresh Air, and it's a Hold Up have unlocked. So we'll figure out which one of these to do next. I am going to check on the stream real quick because OBS says it's having a hard time. So I will mute and be right back. Yeah, got a power path, standard Rock Raider guy. But on this one, you can unlock the crew members and customize your own, like I said. So here, each level, you beat it, it unlocks. We're gonna teleport down our guys. You can have 10 by default without a sort of support station. So let's see. Well, this one you can unlock the crew members and customize your own, like I said. Standard Rock Raider guy. But on this one, you can unlock the crew members and okay, well, it looks like it's streaming. It's hard to tell. I'm still very new to this, but we'll keep going. We'll try Breath of Fresh Air. That introduces some new mechanics. Okay, so the air supply on this map is limited. It's this blue bar here. I'll tell you how much air you have left. The more miners you have, the faster the air supply goes out. And you have to build a support station to be able to start cleaning the air, and, you know, support your guys. So this is going to be a bit of a mad dash to get some resources, and hopefully we can do it in time. So we just start teleporting down guys and going. Before we do that, I'm going to pre-mark out some things for them to do, so that they just can get right on it the moment they're down. And we're just gonna go full send and get them all. Alright, let's, yeah. So, the nice thing that Manic Miners does that the original didn't do is give you a timer here that shows you how long your air is. Before it was just a timer. It's a little hard to tell. So, let's see. We're gonna have to... Okay. There we go. Alright, so they're gathering up resources as soon as there's enough. Yep, upgrade that. Get a power path going. Upgrade that again so we have access to dynamite. Can start blasting some of this hard rock. Let's get this stuff. Let's put mining up a little bit higher. Okay, so we've got this big cave here now. Finding the cave should have given us a little bit more fresh air, but probably not a ton. Alright, so we get our teleport pad built. Let's blast that there. I don't think there's crystals in these rocks here. And I don't think that just because I've played this game a lot in the past. Alright, teleport pad is down, power station is down. And so you can connect multiple buildings to the same power path, and it makes it very, very nice and easy to build bases that are kind of good to look at. I think we'll be done with this one pretty quick. This doesn't look like this will be too bad. We've got 7 crystals, that's enough. We're just looking for our ore now. Okay, so we gotta upgrade this. We need 1 more ore, there we go. Okay, now we can build a support station. And the support station will purify the air so that we can support these guys. Now, a support station can only purify enough air for 10 raiders, so if you want more guys than that, you need to build more support stations. This level, again, being an early level, as soon as we build that, it's going to be gone, so... Yep. Oh, there was a crystal there. I'll have to remember that for next time. Not that we are really hurting for crystals. Yeah, we should be fine. I don't think it's going to take 3 minutes for them to get the last couple ore. Alright, let's make ore a little more important there. Yeah, you can also grab somebody and tell them directly to get something. You can micromanage it, you just don't have to. There we go. Okay, well, that's it for that one. You can see down here the air was starting to come back, but...
Well done. You built a support station before you ran out of air. Mission complete.
Okay. Now, since we're on the side, this is the only one of the unlocks. Search and rescue is fun. You can build a pretty comprehensive base, more comprehensive than you really need for the level.
And find as many energy crystals as you can. When you have enough, construct your power station.
When I was a wee lad, I would play search and rescue basically all the time, just to build the buildings and get a bunch of the vehicles so I could look at them and drive them around. So, yeah, what we need to do here is build up the base just enough to start going out and searching the caves. One of these guys got teleported out into the wrong spot, so we have to find them and rescue them, is the story of it. But in practice, it's just the same thing. Build up your base, and get busy. Alright. Alright, these guys are gonna do their thing for a second. We'll let those go. Okay, so, let's see. If we put a power path here, and we'll put it there. Okay. Okay, we can get ourselves this is a recharge scene, certain actions will drain your energy crystals, and if they get drained, you can bring them over here to recharge them. We're not likely to run into that. It's kind of an underutilized mechanic. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll put that there. I like having my buildings all neat and in a row. So we'll do that. Oop, there's a crystal seam. Do that. Okay.
Now you can construct your support station.
Support
They
station.
need to collect more energy crystals.
Okie dokie. Now, if I just wanted to do the level straight up, I could just build this and get the tunnel scout, but it's fun to do more than that. So let's see. I'm going to also build this upgrade station. Let's see. Where do I want it? Wherever I build it, the power path will need to be connected to one of these ones that's lit up so it actually gets power. So let's build a few power paths there. And we'll do... Yeah, it'll connect up right there because it's touching a powered path anyways, so... Alright, let's see. Vehicles... Okay, here we can get a tunnel scout. It'll come in at our teleport pad.
Tunnel scout. When you have done this,
Rightio.
locate the land further down the river and fly your rock raider there.
Okay, so since we have the tunnel scout, we can come here to the upgrade menu and upgrade it so it can get some little saws. Now they're not great saws, but they're there. Alright, so we'll have him fly over here and we'll see if he'll drill that wall. There he goes.
You must be getting close to the missing rock raider now. Land the tunnel scout, drill some walls, and see what you find.
See, if you don't have the drills, then what you have to do is you have to have him get out, and then you grab him, and you tell him to mine the wall, and then you get him, and you get him back in. But it's a lot faster to just do the saws. And the saws you couldn't do on the original one. That's another one of those nice little upgrades. The saws were on there, but they didn't do anything.
It looks like he passed this
so
way.
here's
We can't be far.
another
Look,
vehicle, a hover
it's his
scout.
hover scout. He must
So
be
here we
tucked
go.
somewhere near here.
I played this a lot when I was a kid, the original one, so I kind of know where everything is at.
Wow.
Okay, and the next one of the characters. Those characters are all the ones that were in the figs that came in the Lego sets. Alright, Frozen Frenzy I think is the first real level with some meat on it. So this is the one that will be on for a little while. This also is the first level that's got the monsters on it. So the very first thing I'm going to do... Alright, let's reinforce this. The reinforcing the walls keeps the walls from collapsing, but it also keeps the monsters from coming through. So let's get as many guys as we can. And let's also have a few of them get laser beams. Otherwise those ice monsters are going to come and they're just going to... Yeah. So we'll put on the red alert, and anyone with a laser is going to go try and attack those guys. Okay. The first ice monster is gone. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, he's wrecking these dudes. We'll leave those guys on patrol until everything's all settled down. Alright, is that... Okay, I think we're good. Alright, on top of that, we also have air problems, so we gotta move fast. Let's see, if I put a support station in here, well, now... Oh, monster. Go kill the monster, guys. Oh man, that guy. Alright, Okay, let's see. Oop. Janked up the camera. Alright, oh, I keep janking up the camera. I'm sorry, that's gotta be a terrible watch. Alright, I'm not gonna bother doing a canteen, because the support station, once we get it, is also going to be able to, feed our fellas. Oh, let's see, upgrade that. Get our power station in. We're gonna have the power station be kind of nestled up against the solid rock so that it'll be easier to defend it from the monsters. Oh, there's not enough supplies. We gotta do some more digging and fast. Okay, if I remember right, there should be an energy crystal seam over this way. We are a bit of a time crunch now. Okay. Let's upgrade the... No, it's already upgraded. Okay. Why can't we... Oh, because I have no ore. That's why we can't upgrade that. Alright, you guys are going to have to stay vigilant for a couple seconds. Oh, that guy's a goner. We'll have to teleport down a new one. So... You do kind of have infinite guys. The trouble is, like, if one gets teleported out, if he was a guy who had a special skill, your next ones that come down are going to have to train to be able to take up that sort of job, and it just takes time. Okay, let us get a support station going. I'm going to need more energy crystals to build that thing. That takes 3 energy crystals and the ore. Alright, let's go. Got a minute and 45 seconds. There's our energy crystal seam. Alright. Alright. These guys better get those crystals faster. The ice monsters are gonna come and eat them. But that should be enough crystals to get our support station built, and then we're in the clear as far as air goes for now. Okay, support station is here. Go ahead and upgrade it. Alright, so the game will say we can teleport down more guys. It'll let us teleport down another 10. But the 10 we have is all that the support station can actually support. So it's not wise to do that yet. What is wise to do is we can start placing down these electric fences, which will electrocute any monsters that come nearby. So it helps defend our base a bit passively. They can only fire once every second or so, so it won't be all the defense we need, especially if some big monsters or groups of monsters come, but it's something. Okay, keep digging that way, and we'll start digging down through here. I think that will come out behind our teleport pad, which isn't necessarily great, but oh well. Okay, there we go. And since the support station, it can also feed our rock raiders. Anyone who's damaged can go there and take a break and get their health back that way. Let's see, what are the objectives? Okay, just finding the teletransport. That's fine. Okay, so do that. Okay. Yep, there's a monster. So let's see. Yeah. Alright, so the electric fence fences have to have line of sight to each other, and it has to chain all the way back to a building that's got power supplied to it by a power path. So we'll do that. Do this here. That's a good little sort of monster choke point. Let's see. Oh, he's picking on that guy, yeah. Let's see. Yep, he got hit by electric fence. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Oop. Here comes another guy. We should probably just leave the action stations on for the time being. Alright. We'll blow that up. We'll blow that up. Let's see. Put some electric fences there. Oh, there's another monster. We don't need an ore so desperately right now, so we'll say mining's more important than that. Our oxygen level is stable. Let's see. If I break that, have them clean that up. Alright. Oh, those guys did not run away from the bomb. Yeah, only kind of smart. Alright, this electric fence should protect this and make it safe for us to mine without worrying about the monsters gobbling up the crystals. We can blow that up too, because that's protected. Yep. There we go. Dig that. Ooh. Oh. He's not gonna, yeah, he can't get anywhere. He's boxed in by these guys. Here, pick that up. There you go. Sometimes these guys are a little forgetful. Okay, blow that up. Blow that up. So, the purpose of this mission is we've got to find another trapped vehicle, teleporter the wrong place. The teleporter on their ship is damaged, so it doesn't teleport things all the time where they're supposed to go. So let's see. Yeah, we'll get a super teleport. I'll put that right here. So this teleport pad only lets you teleport in the small vehicles. And then the super teleport lets you get the real heavy mining equipment. And that's what we want. Because you've seen this hard rock, we've got to have the guys bring the dynamite for it, and it takes a while, and they can get attacked or distracted, like we saw the guy dropped his TNT over here. The vehicles, the big mining vehicles, they are much more efficient at that work. Alright, let's teleport that. Okay, I've only got 6 energy crystals, so let's see what we can get for 6. Loader dozer, 6. Granite grinder's pretty good. Okay, we can't get these 2, but we can get this granite grinder for now. And it's pretty good. We can upgrade it later to make it better. For now, we'll have him go, and he can dig that down. Yeah. So one of the really fun things about this game, especially as a kid, was that a lot of these vehicles were the actual LEGO sets. So this was one of the actual LEGO Rock Raider sets you could get. It was super cool. It had like the little walking legs and a chrome drill on the front. So being able to get it in the game was also really cool. Most of these buildings are made up for the game, but they were designed by the people who designed the sets, so there was still a lot of good continuity there, where it was all kind of the same style visually. And you could build all of this stuff with the pieces from the sets if you had enough of them. So it's just really fun kind of mixture between the game of Lego and then the real actual sets of Lego and what you could do, and encouraging you to build new things with the pieces that you might have already had. Something that I kind of really miss with the newer Lego Star Wars games, and just all of the ones that are very similar style to each other. You know, this was one of the first Lego games, and it was really cool, and there was a lot here to kind of help spark your imagination, both with the game and then with the actual Lego toys themselves. You know, build your own Rock Raider stuff, have them go on these adventures, make these buildings that each of them does something, so you can kind of figure out what you need, and I don't know, it was a lot of fun. Oh boy. Alright. So, let's see, we have enough for a loader dozer, so I'm gonna park this back here, where he's gonna be safe from if the monsters come, because that thing can't defend itself. Let's see, the loader dozer, however, that can scoop up the rubble, but it can also reinforce the walls a lot faster than the Rock Raiders themselves can. And it doesn't take damage from the rock slides. Now the monster will still punch the hell out of it. That's not good stuff, but... Alright. Yeah, so we'll have those guys defend, and we'll have this one come in here, and... Yeah, see, that didn't take any damage from that landslide. So, we'll do that. Okay, now that we've got this here, he's going to start getting resources all over the place available from these rebels. So, we're also going to bring in a transport truck, and then the driver of that will be able to gather the resources. The especially important will be the crystals. So we'll upgrade his bucket so he can carry more, and then we'll upgrade engine so he's faster. Yeah, that'll keep things nice and safe. We'll upgrade the engine on that too. Since the upgraded station's being used at the moment, we'll have him drill over here. Yeah, so that truck is going to come here, I bet, and take up these crystals real quick. Oop. Yeah. Yeah, he got the crystals. The monster can't even... Alright, get out of there, guy. Okay. How about you reinforce that? Alright, let's upgrade our granite grinder. First we're going to upgrade the drills. It's going to get through that hard rock even faster. And then we'll get engine upgrade so he moves faster. Okay, now this thing is going to tear through this rock like nobody's business. So we're gonna come here. Oh yeah, he's got nothing to do. He's so fast at his job. There's no rubble for him right now. We'll make some. Oh nice. Lots of crystals to be had. Alright. Yeah, we don't need... Those can be at the bottom, because then the vehicles will get it. The Rock Raiders themselves don't have to worry about that. The foot guys. Alright, dig it up. Ooh. There's gonna be a lot of monsters come out of there, that's for sure. We'll, Yep, there it is. Get out of there, granite grinder. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that guy's having a feast. Get the crystals from him. Don't let him have them. Alright. Yeah, okay. So they survived that. That's good. Let's see. That should go get repaired. Alright. Alright. He can come dig this. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good.
An energy
Okay.
crystal has been found.
Alright. Let's see if we can dig through this fast enough that the monsters don't get here. Okay, yeah, so the monsters can come through or not solid rock. They can come through dirt, loose rock, hard rock, and but they can't come through the solid rock. So that's the stuff we want to either drill or block up before they get to it. All right, here it comes. Oof, okay. Let's see. Yeah, those guys are on it. Alright. Dig out this stuff. Ooh. Okay. You know, I suddenly wonder if the music is a little bit loud. So I'll turn it down just a smidge. I love it, but yeah, that's probably still good. Okay, that's a lot of crystals. And that's a lot of places monsters could come out at. Alright, let's have you. And then those guys are on standby. Yep, a monster showed up. Hey, stop pounding that thing. Okay. Yeah, he should be taken care of. Yeah, and if the guys on foot came in here to try and reinforce all this stuff, those landslides would have